The Big Show on Kiss 92.
Good morning, Singapore, and welcome to The Big Show. It is Tuesday's edition, and we welcome Dr. Geraldine Tan, award-winning psychologist from the Therapy Room, which just celebrated their 10th anniversary.
Congratulations!
And we got to see Dr. Jerry dance as well.
Yeah,
I saw it on all your stories.
she's so good, ain't she?
Yeah. Can be a K-pop star.
No, it was a TikTok challenge, and I was like, oh, the TikTok, the K-pop stars or the young ones that tried to imitate it and do the challenge was so cute, and I was like, I'm not gonna nail it, man.
But I think you did.
I think you did.
You did. And you know what?
You're like Jisoo from Blackpink.
And although we already knew this, but on Saturday it really, really sealed it for me, at least, that you are so well loved.
Yes.
And you have such a big heart. Everyone, I mean, the stuff that they said about you was just so heartwarming. But thank you for including us.
No, thank you for doing the work that all of you do. I mean, I always say I sit inside the room. I literally sit inside my room now. But you are reaching so far, so wide to so many people across the globe. You're amazing.
So are you going to be my psychologist?
Start again.
Still cannot.
The answer
Put her on
is
the
always
spot like
no. Okay, so Dr. Jerry, today we're kind of continuing from last week's topic. Last week was having a strong relationship with your emotions, and we're continuing with emotions today, but we're doing a song and dance with our emotions.
I thought...
A what now?
Song and dance?
Yeah, because our emotions are... everybody think it's so abstract, it's so far away. So literature has tried to capture it in different ways and different forms. And I thought, okay, let's do it. And especially all of you are in the art scene, you're going to nail this one.
Oh, is there a challenge?
Not really. Not really.
Angels about to.
Last week we were saying like emotions, we try not to see it, we try not to hear it, we try not to say it. So now we're going to say it, we're going to see it, and we're going to hear it. And we were talking about the 8 basic emotions last week: joy, sadness, trust, disgust, fear, anger, surprise, and anticipation. Okay. So
I remember anticipation. And you know what? Let's allow our Kiss 92 listeners to anticipate, because some of them will not be able to catch us on the Big Show TV today. You're just listening to us on the radio, so anticipate. And then this evening when you go home, watch us on Facebook and YouTube, because now we've got to continue this conversation on the Big Show TV. All right, we're with Dr. Geraldine Tan from the Therapy Room. Up next, Jamie Miller. This is Only Place on Kiss 92. Okay.
Okay.
So we are going to start with emotional language, and I'm actually very eager to hear all of you. So emotional language, it's like descriptive words, adjectives, to describe. It's not just happy or sad. It's more than that. So you have your Shakespeare writings, you have all your different writers, how they express themselves. We use that too, but sometimes we forget to use them and we just use very simple sort of repetitive words. So today we're going to try and see if you can express yourself. And if the listeners out there want to try, they can also. So some of the famous works is like Martin Luther King Jr. I Had a Dream, and how he shares, maybe I can beat it out.
I Had a Dream. That was his famous one.
I am happy to join you today in what will go down in history as the greatest demonstration for freedom in the history of our nation. So it sounds like a simple sentence, but there's a lot of loading in it. There's a lot of encoding in it. So I wonder, for Glenn, Angel, FD, Daphne, what would be a statement that you would like to make that is rather emotive? So we have 3 things today, because we were looking at emotional regulation last week also, and we were very, very like lost emotional regulation, emotional awareness, and you're like, oh, it's just too much. So I thought today we're going to practice it.
All right, Clint Eastwood, are you feeling lucky, punk?
Are we finding quotes that reflect our lives?
No.
It's your own words. FD, you go because you seem to be good at this.
I'm trying to think of something that. No, you got to give me time. You got to.
Wait, what was the
because
assignment?
Emotional language.
I know what I want to say. I
Emotional
don't have the
language.
words.
Oh,
Okay. So
Okay,
emotive language use descriptive words, often adjectives, to evoke an emotional response from the so they write it as a reader, but from the person that is listening to you.
When I look into Tofu's eyes and he looks back at me, I can see how much trust, hopefulness, and loyalty he feels for me. Because it's so innocent.
Yeah.
Just looking straight into their eyes, they're so innocent, and everything that you do, they know
It's for their...
they depend on you 150% for everything that you give them, because they
Yes.
can't speak.
Yes.
So they're so trusting and so loyal and so hopeful that you will give them everything that they need. I don't know if that's emotional language.
Again, it started with, and then you described a little bit more, but that's fine. Yes.
Okay, I pass. Yay. Okay, y'all go now.
sometimes I feel like slapping rude
I know.
Singaporeans. How about that?
That's emotional.
But you know what? You can't do that, right?
No.
I mean, we come across so many like disrespectful, rude Singaporeans, right?
Yeah.
Entitled.
But we can't tell them off. Because
No.
the moment you say something, it's trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
But I
know?
think
So
we're
you
straying
keep- you
from
keep it to
talking about
yourself.
our emotions. I think we're straying from talking about our
you
emotions.
mean-
His emotion is that
Oh, that you're
he's
frustrated.
Yeah, yeah,
He's frustrated.
Yeah.
He's angry.
Yeah.
He's
Is that-
angry.
Correct.
Irritated.
I get irritated very easily, actually.
I mean, I feel like you're very tolerant
Yeah,
for
but-
certain things.
I'm a stoic these days. I want to express myself, but
You
I know
should.
if I do it right, then the moment you say things or you
But
do
the-
something, you can't take it back.
Yeah, but there's always a way to do it. So if
Yeah.
once you, okay, Dr. Jerry, correct me if I'm wrong. Once you recognize the emotion and then you maybe play out how the receiver of your message is going to take what it is you have to say, then you adjust accordingly. I don't know. That's kind of how I do it. And I don't see it as manipulation. I just rather see it as I'm being empathetic in my language.
Yeah,
To,
but by nature, I'm a say it
Straight
first
up.
and then deal with things later. You know what I mean?
how that? I guess that's
But
worked out for
that's
you
actually
so
not
far.
good. I think I'm better
No.
now
Yeah.
than before.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
interesting because I've today suddenly FD is so deep in contemplation.
He's gonna cry today, I think, for some reason.
No, I never see people.
No,
never see people.
because I wanted to find a feeling I had inside me.
Yeah, but you got so many different emotions
No,
going on in you.
And this is what I came up
Oh,
with.
he had to write it down first.
Okay.
And this is literally what I came up with. You're only as good as you allow yourself to be. So be the person that makes you happy. You can only be you.
Sounds like one of your quotes.
He's a poet.
And he doesn't even know it.
Wow.
Oh, well, you guys
Come,
are
let me
right.
read it.
But
Let
that-
me read it. Let me see.
But that's
Can
what
I-
I came up with.
Oh my God, I can't read your writing.
Yeah. But that's, I was
traffic.
trying to figure out what I was feeling inside, and that's what I came up
Yeah.
with.
No, that's good.
I'm not sure what you're feeling. It's a mix of many different emotions, I
Yeah,
think.
Yeah.
Okay,
Some
traffic
phrases,
update coming up. Hold on, Jerry.
Wow.
Welcome back to The Big Show and The Big Show TV. Our guest for today is award-winning psychologist from the Therapy Room, Dr. Geraldine Tan. Good morning, Jerry.
Bo Jerry.
Morning.
You know, I need to say something, Jerry. Just now, I wrote out what I feel, or what I was feeling, and having
Yes.
written it out, I feel better.
Yes.
Do it again. As in, like, read it out. Do it again.
Okay,
again,
okay,
again.
okay.
Read it out.
So I was trying to figure out what I was feeling, and this is what I came up with. You're only as good as you allow yourself to be, so be the person that makes you happy. You can only be you. And now suddenly I feel lighter.
Do you journal? Do you not journal?
No, I don't.
You should
You
journal.
really should. That's
Yeah.
like the tip of the iceberg. It only gets better from
Yeah,
there.
you should journal every day.
Because knowing how you
Wow.
are feeling or what you're thinking about, how you process things, helps you interact with the world better because you're more conscious.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Of yourself.
And
Yeah.
you love writing and you love your pen to
Yeah, I
paper,
do.
so you
Yeah.
should journal.
Yeah.
I know what to get you for
I know.
Christmas.
No, I was going to say the
Okay,
same.
okay, we can get a set. We can
We can get
share
a
a set. Yeah.
I will buy you 1 kilometrical.
Of what?
I don't know, but we can get him ink for his
Paper.
fountain pen.
That's true.
Yeah, that's.
I don't know anyone else that uses a fountain pen.
I
daily.
will buy you a
It's-
hero.
No, but it's been a
fountain
long
pen.
time since I've written something down and it's made me feel lighter.
Yeah, and you should continue writing.
yeah.
It's very, very
Yeah.
good.
Wow.
I
You
also,
know what will make you feel lighter? If you're intermittent fast.
Oh,
This
God.
is
Oh,
true.
my
That
goodness.
Too. That too.
I
That
also
too.
have this quote that I've come across, and I think this has also something to do with emotional language before we say anything. Before you speak, let your words pass through 3 gates.
3 gates.
Is it true? Is it necessary?
What are these gates?
Is it kind?
Absolutely.
I love
Right?
that.
Absolutely.
And that should be our emotional
Is it
language
what
as
again?
well. It,
Is
Glenn,
it-
don't look at me so skeptically.
No.
Is it true?
Is it true?
Is it necessary?
Yeah.
Is it kind? Because you're the kind that will just say first and then get the repercussions later. So before you speak, ask yourself, is it true? Is it necessary? Is it kind? Otherwise,
Is it
don't
true?
say
Is
it.
Is it necessary? Is it kind?
For you, all the
Most of
answers
the
are
time,
no.
No, I think is it true for Glenn? For Glenn will
It's
be
always
yes.
true.
It's always true.
Yes.
Is it necessary?
Not necessarily.
In his mind,
It is
always
necessary.
yes.
Yeah.
And then if
Yeah.
it's necessary, sometimes
It's not kind.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if that excuses you, but sure.
Yeah.
But when it comes from someone like Glenn, maybe.
Daphne,
Daphne.
your line, your statement.
I still don't know what's like a model statement. Is it the one that
There's
the
no model
Yeah, there's no-
statement.
there's no
But you know, she does it through her songwriting.
Yeah, I
Yes.
write a lot of music. Actually, if I pick up a guitar and I start strumming, it's the only way that I can tell how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
And then
Yes.
even when I do songwriting workshops, we always start with 5 minutes of like mind dump. Just write anything. Don't think about it. Just plainly write as it comes. Even if it's like, wow, I have no idea what to write. Then you just
Then you
write
write
down.
that.
I have no
I need
idea.
to do
what
Have you
grocery
heard a
shopping.
song Worry? I love a song Worry.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I guess that's a good line. I mean, a good line to use.
Some words from the song?
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't worry. I have to sing it.
Sing it.
Don't worry.
about the holes left open in your soul. They'll never get better, Life goes on till you lose control.
No.
I guess something like that.
Download her song, Haneri.
Wow.
Worry.
But the song
I love that song.
Thank you. It's about that whole like when you are broken and they use the Japanese like a thing
Yes.
of the goal to
Is it Ikigai? No, it's something. What's it
No,
called?
Insugi.
Insugi, yeah. So the idea that my mistakes don't make me who I am, and just because I'm broken, it doesn't mean that I'm not worthy of love.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
what the song is about.
What's
yeah.
missing in that song is like drink sake.
Yeah. Also,
That too.
yeah. I'm sure it's
Only
in there
Glenn.
somewhere.
Okay, we're speaking to Dr. Geraldine Tan from the therapy room. It is 8:14.
I just added your song to my recently discovered playlist.
Oh, thank
There
you.
you go.
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
So we have the emotional regulation. So emotional regulation have 4 different parts, and you're very kindly demonstrated. So the first one is to realize what you're feeling. So the first R is realize what you're feeling. But you kind of discovered just now that many times we don't know what we are feeling. So it's really difficult to then recognize. So recognize is the second R. Then recognize, we help ourselves label the emotions. The third one, or after realizing, recognizing, then we can go on to the third one, which is to refine it. And refining it, searches for all the different words, the vocabulary. So it's not just sad, mad, glad. It's more than that. All the different depths of the emotions. And then the last one, then we are able to regulate. We are able to rewrite some of the emotions, rewrite some of the stories. So I love this quote: emotions are not destiny, they are stories. Rewrite them by questioning them. So therefore, realize, recognize, refine, and regulate. And we discovered through our emotional language how difficult it is. So yeah, we're gonna practice some more.
Regulators! Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Warren G and Nate Dogg.
Warren G, my gosh, that goes way back.
Okay, the next one is fun because all of you are
let's
DJs
go.
and on air, you know. So sounds of emotion. What sounds describe your emotion? So you might want to either sing, hum, or make the sound. No gross sounds, please.
Glenn, she's talking to you.
And what we want to do is to then we can guess your emotion. Why don't we play that?
Okay.
Sounds. Oh.
Oh, I know actually.
Okay.
So my emotions, especially when I'm sitting in it, sounds like what I imagine space would sound like. Like a little bit of static and a little bit of. It sounds very magical.
That's so
I
weird.
just sit in it.
That was exactly what I was thinking.
Oh, no way.
Exactly.
What emotion is that?
So the both of you are space cadets.
That was no that emotion. Okay,
That
so
space, right?
that space. There is no interruption. There's no one telling me what to do. There's no society telling me what to. I am who I want to be.
And it's not complete silence. It's just like
Yeah.
this kind of comfortable, static
Yeah.
movement of sound.
But in that space, I can be who I want to be.
So it has to be sound, does it?
What is it? Yeah, what do your emotions sound like to you, I think?
I think for me
Yes.
it's similar quiet that you guys are talking
With
about.
some tofu sound.
No, but a big open field, you know, like a big
so some
grass
crickets?
open field. Not really crickets.
You're going into visual, Angel.
Yeah, I know
Sound.
because I know, but I can't because I think for me it's more visual and scent. You know, I like the smell of rain and the smell of freshly cut grass and stuff like that. But
So
for
maybe
sound, sound is
maybe
just silence.
grass in the wind, you know?
It could
that
be
kind of thing?
grass blowing in the wind. It could be a sound of
Or a
wind, but
song.
not torrential wind.
Or a song. Do you have a song to represent?
It will always be Karanesh by Punjab for me.
I can go where you're going.
You know what I mean?
I-
Just a big open field.
A lalang field
Yeah.
and the breeze blowing through that lalang.
Not so much lalang.
And
but
then on
freshly
a
cut
dry
grass.
day, it catches fire.
And the crackling of fire.
Okay, let's go with a gentle wind. That would be mine. A gentle breeze.
The
That would be
sound.
my sound. A gentle breeze.
Okay.
Not that, Glenn. No.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
that was me.
Oh, that was you. I thought it was right.
I'm dying to hear what Glenn has to say.
Glenn's
Oh.
been thinking.
I really,
Or maybe
like
not.
in a vault. Like, you know, Scrooge McDuck.
Yes.
Did you guys watch that
Yes,
cartoon, Scrooge
yes.
McDuck? And then he's outside of the vault.
Yes.
And then there's all the money coming out of the vault.
So the
and then
sound
he's
of
like
money.
kind of like swimming in the money.
The sound of money for
And
you.
then I get the smell of money during
Cannot-
Chinese New Year.
She
You know,
said
new
cannot
notes.
smell.
Oh, cannot
You cannot
smell. No
smell.
smell.
No smell.
It's
Sound.
sound.
No smell.
No smell.
Like some people when they got COVID, they lost their
Yeah.
sense of smell.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so what? Just the what
Just a sound.
What sound is
Sound.
your emotions?
Okay, it's like
Counting
notes.
money. Counting money.
Okay.
The
That's
sound of yeah.
Wow.
Oh, the counting machine, you know?
No,
you know
sometimes the
that
teller,
goes-
the bank teller also.
how they
you know,
count that
Yeah,
money.
yeah. Okay.
and then smell your fingers.
You know, so many people out there know ASMR. Did I get the alphabets correct? ASMR. Yeah, so ASMR also is the sound that calms you down. So there are a few different types of sounds. So what Angel and FD were describing is that nature sound. Yeah, so nature sound, the rain sound. I'm not quite sure where to put Daphne's one. You know, the
Space.
space sound, so the silence. But in the silence, there's actually sounds inside the silence.
Also, no, it's definitely not silent for me.
Like a
It's not.
vacuum
Not.
almost?
No,
There
White
is a-
noise?
There is a static.
Is it
Yeah.
white noise?
There's a static. It's not white noise.
not white
So
noise.
then, no, it's not white noise, right?
You are white noise.
I think
Sophie.
what it is that I
Only
think
because he's white.
I think if I were to
when he opens
describe
his
it, it's because whenever I start a song, right, it's always nothing before it becomes something. So the sound of that little, like maybe it's just my speakers being plugged, like my monitors being plugged in, but there's just that little bit of static. But it sounds like it feels like magic.
But it's not annoying static. It's just,
It can be if there's that sound, but if everything's grounded, everything's good, then that sound feels like magic because I'm about to make something.
magic.
So it's gonna be there. Eventually, there's gonna be an emotion that exists there, and I'm open and free to put myself into it.
It's the magical precursor to the magic.
Yeah, exactly. That's the sound, and that's the feel. So it's a space that I feel that space, and once I can hear that space, I feel safe to feel. Yeah.
Nice.
I like
nice.
that. I feel safe to feel.
Yeah.
That's part, I feel safe to feel.
New lyric.
So other types of ASMR would be things like the nature of the rain we talked about, tapping, white noise, laughter. I think when Glenn was describing the money, yes, I could hear the money sound, but I actually could hear his little chuckle.
Can I change my
Yes.
what I said just
Yes.
now? Actually, I love the sound of rain.
Rain, yeah, I was gonna say, right? Heavy or light, right?
Yeah.
It's all beautiful.
I do.
Sound of rain is nice.
I
yeah.
do love the sound of rain.
Yeah.
So for everyone,
Raindrops keep
Okay, wait.
falling on-
We're going back on air.
Okay.
Dun, doo, 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 doo.
Okay, let's
Start
go back.
singing.
Good morning and welcome back to The Big Show and The Big Show TV. We are speaking to Dr. Geraldine Tan from the therapy room. Good morning, Jerry.
morning.
Morning.
And it's so fun to hear all your different sounds and languages.
It's fun to go through them because we didn't know what our emotional language was until you asked us and
Yeah.
explained what it was.
I still don't get it, no, actually.
I don't. I mean, I at first when you said emotional language, I thought language of love, like how we communicate love. It's completely different.
Love
let's talk
language.
about love language.
Next week.
Okay, next
Oh,
week.
okay.
Can we?
Different. Love language is different. We can, but love language is different. Emotional language is about the good, the bad, the ugly, the neutral. So all that and how you express it out. And I think FD really held that space when he illustrated for us.
What did he do?
Yeah, FD got the A star. Yeah, he passed.
He's
What
so
do you do?
happy with
He just said,
himself.
yeah, I feel the same way as Daphne. That's all I heard.
Yeah.
No.
This has been a completely weird morning because I started off with what I wrote.
Yeah.
And I've wrote two
Yeah.
other things. I've written two
Oh,
other
you see?
Share.
It's just weird. I'm just listening to everybody and everything is just
You need
changing.
to journal. You
I
really
feel like
need
he
to
is
journal.
going to
Everything-
cry.
Yeah, everything is just
Okay,
changing.
share what you've
No,
written.
no, no, go on, go on.
No, you don't
I'm
wanna
not
share.
finished. I'm not
He's like a
finished.
poet
I'm not
now,
finished.
you know?
I'm not
He's
finished.
always been a
And
poet.
you know it.
I'm,
always been a
I'm a
poet.
poemist.
You're a poemist.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Yeah,
You
Let's
know
go.
these
Okay.
poets, right? They can just
so
write
excited.
their emotions down
Yeah.
and that's it.
Yep.
course.
Yep.
You can't do that.
Anyone can do it.
Yeah,
no,
that's why.
not
No.
anyone can do it. No.
It's different.
I
That's
have
not true.
never done this before.
In all your life?
Okay, you know what? It's never too late to start.
Yeah.
It's never too late to start.
Maybe
Anyway.
I love
maybe
it.
we'll find out what you were really meant to be then.
Yeah, maybe.
A poet.
A poemist.
A poemist.
A poemist.
He can coin the term
I mean, I
himself.
must thank all of you for letting me be your therapist every Tuesday morning.
Oh, man.
She's finally
We have no
admitted it.
choice. What? You won't be our private
She's
psychologist.
finally admitted it. She is our therapist. Yay!
And for everyone too. Free therapy. I mean, not free therapy, but therapy for everyone that's tuned in.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. So for the sound, for whoever that is listening in, pay attention to the sounds around you, what excites you, what calms you, what grates on you. That helps you to be a bit more sensitive to the sounds and your own emotions. So we are pairing it here. So on to the third one, movement of emotions.
Wow. Movement. We got to
Movement.
move it.
Yes. So the curious thing now is I'm just eager to find out. Maybe I will give different emotions. So, Angel, what would be
Yes.
anger? What would be a movement for anger?
A
Your
movement for anger.
Yeah.
Every movement being a lot harder and more intentional. So,
Okay.
for example, a closing of a door would almost be a slam, although I don't slam doors, would be a louder closing of a door. Putting a plate down on the counter would be a louder putting down of a plate and not a gentle put down. So just louder noises of
Loud
everything
noise.
that I'm doing. I'd be shutting my computer would be harder, putting my phone down would be harder, things like that. Pressing buttons would be harder.
Okay.
I thought she was
So-
asking you like what your movement would be.
That's a movement,
When
you
you're-
know?
Yeah, 'cause
I'm just
she's-
picturing you
she's-
doing the running man.
Yeah.
When I'm angry.
Okay, let's continue this conversation on the Big Show TV. Here's Will I Am featuring J Balvin. Let's go on Kiss 92.
Oh, that's a new song.
Okay,
Yeah, that's my movement.
Okay, so slamming and so a bit more
Intentional.
intense.
Yeah, intense and
Intense.
intentional. Yeah.
Okay. Glenn,
uh,
anticipation.
what?
Anticipation.
Since you like that emotion, so I'm wondering what is your movement for anticipation?
Jumping on the bed and waiting
Four?
to sleep.
Did you have to ask that one?
Yes. Always.
I almost didn't get it.
Next two of us, Daphne, I was like, huh? No,
Hide my
now
face.
the wrong visual comes into mind.
For Glenn,
Absolutely.
all roads lead to the bed for Glenn. So you just
It's the most comfortable place
yes,
It's not your couch.
for everything.
including jumping.
Oh my god.
I'm curious about FD. FD, can you show sadness?
Ooh,
Now you want to write
No.
everything out.
Because I know sadness.
show sadness.
How do you
is
show
Oh,
it?
you want
In
to
an
show or
action.
you want movement?
With action.
Movement.
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 The movement I associate with sadness is rocking.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Rocking
Like
side
going.
to side or
No,
rocking back
as in
and forth?
as in a rocking chair.
chair
Oh, you
to
are
and
in a
fro,
rocking chair.
to and fro.
So picture the vision.
That's a comfort
no,
movement,
no.
though. No,
Picture the vision. Someone sitting in a rocking chair, holding a baby, knowing that baby's going to grow up and walk away.
Oh no!
Oh my god, that's like a scene
That's so
out of a horror
sad.
movie.
That is sad, though.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That is
Oh
sadness to me.
no! I
But
suddenly
that's a
feel
whole
the ache in
scenario,
my
right?
heart.
Yeah, I feel sad now.
I just want to say
FD.
nobody buys rocking chairs anymore.
No.
I mean,
You'd be
If I,
surprised.
if I could find a
So
nice one, I
jam your
would.
toe.
Yeah.
huh?
If I could find a nice one, I would.
If you've got a
so
dog,
I
can you
love
imagine?
sitting in
So
rocking
sadness
chairs.
to me is rocking, Jerry.
So sad, that
wow.
vision.
That
Oh my
whole, yeah, that
God.
whole
I
scenario.
feel the ache.
Yeah.
I need definitely help us with surprise, a movement for surprise.
Yeah, bring the mood up, please.
Surprise is easy. And I love giving surprises, so I'm very good at it. But it's full of love because I always feel like you can surprise someone, but you have to be like sensitive,
Cognizant of that,
Yeah,
yeah,
because
what
some
they
people
want.
don't like it or
No.
they don't like certain things. So if you surprise someone, it's good
Like
to be
FD,
reason.
don't surprise him. Don't give him a shock from behind.
Yeah.
There was one time someone gave him a shock from behind,
He punched
and
him.
he was an
No.
MC for the next like 2 weeks
His back.
because he
I-
threw his back.
Yeah, I have a weak lower back, so they shocked me and I jumped and my back.
Oh.
Spasms.
Yeah, surprises don't have
Yeah.
to give someone a heart attack, though. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
It could be a
like-
nice surprise.
And then what's the fun in it then?
No, it doesn't have to be a boo. It can be a nice, gentle surprise. Oh my goodness.
You go from the back and you
Presents.
poke them in their side.
Oh.
That's how you injure people.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
Exactly.
That's how you injure people. Yeah.
Anyway,
Don't
you're
do it,
welcome.
don't do it.
Do we want Shalini and Cheyenne
Yes.
to?
Yes.
Shalini and Cheyenne. You see, Shalini is surprised now. Her eyes just went wide open.
Shalini show a movement for trust.
Movement for trust.
Yes, movement for trust.
Yeah, I think when I hug someone, like I'm
I knew
comfortable.
she was going to say that.
Yeah.
Hug.
Yeah, if I'm comfortable with physical contact, in that sense.
Yeah. Hug.
A hug.
Yeah. I know what Tofu's movement for trust is.
What?
He just goes around in circles and then he goes upside down.
Oh, cute.
And he's like, lets everything hang out. And then he looks like a mongrel.
So
He
cute.
goes upside down.
That's what Snowball did yesterday when I woke up.
But that's
She
trust.
just laid on
Yeah,
her.
that's trust.
Aw.
That's how dogs show their trust.
Yeah.
Is when they lie upside
Yeah.
down.
She was
Because they're
upside down.
vulnerable.
Yeah.
They submit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Cheyenne.
Cheyenne will
Yes.
be the last. So joy. How does joy? What is a movement for joy?
Maybe it would be like dancing or like jumping up and down.
Yeah.
Like there's no tomorrow.
Woohoo! Like that kind of vibe.
Dance like no one's watching.
Yeah. Yeah.
So for the rest of us, think of what your movement is for different emotions. But to tune into your emotions, we have different ways to do that. Yoga, progressive muscle relaxation, and even the simple breathing. Just sit there, and we can do that right now. Just breathe in, 4 counts, hold, and then release as long as you can. Let it out.
Those about.
Either one, my dear.
Are you still holding on to your breath?
I was doing the breathe.
I'm doing
I was doing the
everything from the
exhale.
nose.
Yeah. Like the
Same.
box breathing is very good as well.
Yeah.
In for 4,
Yeah.
hold for
Hold
4, out for 4, hold for 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's
I
very
find
good.
I
very
say
calming.
breathe in, then hold for 10.
And then
And then
Out all the way.
forget to
Yeah.
breathe
10,
out.
10, 10. Yeah. No, too much.
Then.
Cannot.
Wow.
So just simple breathing because our pace of life is just too fast. Glenn, breathe out.
Stop holding. Glenn.
But it feels nice to just hold it in.
Sometimes.
For a while
Sometimes.
and then let it all out.
What you should try doing is what I do in the morning. I wake up, I put my feet on the floor, and I box breathe for
As
about
opposed
2
to what? Put your
minutes.
feet up in the air.
No, I swing my feet and make sure my feet are planted on the
Grounded,
floor,
yeah.
and then I
On the
box
floor.
breathe for 2
Yeah.
minutes.
Wow.
Box breathing is very good.
It's a great way to start your morning.
Yes.
Incredible.
A little marketing thing at this point. We
Marketing.
have our Camp Global that is coming up. So my dream is that from really really young, the children learn about their emotions. So the camps are really about emotional awareness, emotional regulation, about social skills, and we use different methods from narrative therapy, art therapy, all the different multisensorial therapies to help the children. So it's happening in end November. So whoever that is interested or knows someone that is interested, has children, please send them over.
What
This
ages?
is the 6, so we have 2 for the year end, 6 to 11 or 12, and then the teens one is a stay-in camp from the ages of 12, 13 to about 18 years old. So
Stay in camp. Wow.
For
I
the
love
older ones.
stay-in camps.
Where is this camp though?
Oh, I don't know. I always did it for
are
church.
you gonna party crash?
No, it's quite interesting. You've got like 12 to 13 all the way to 18. How do you get them to mix? Because 18-year-olds are in one world and the 12, 13-year-old is in a completely
you-
different world.
Maybe not. They find ways if they want to interact
Yeah,
with
I
each
guess.
other.
I guess.
Emotions are universal. So this year's mental health theme is mental health is a universal human right. So the language of emotions and of the heart is actually, it transcends all ages. Just that we who need to teach them just need to use different languages to connect with them. It's more that us for us than them. Yeah. So the unique thing is my camps are inclusive. That means you have the neurotypical, you have those with autism, those with ADHD, and we are all together. And it's a very loving space.
You are the camp commandant.
Do you do camps for adults as well, or is it just children?
I will find energy to do for adults soon.
No, I'm just wondering.
I think it'd be brilliant for
What do you
the
mean? The adults will be simpler than the kids. The kids are
not
the ones
necessarily.
who drain everyone.
No way.
no.
Adults
Really?
that have been holding on to their emotions, not knowing how to use
Yeah.
it.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Okay, we get it.
Yes.
Hold
But
on,
anyway,
we're going to go on air, Jerry. Hold on.
Okay.
Lady Gaga, The Edge of Glory, right here on Kiss 92. All the great songs in one place. We've been speaking to Dr. Geraldine Tan from the Therapy Room. How timely that we should play that song by Lady Gaga, Living on the
Edge
Edge
of Glory.
Of
of glory, or maybe not.
What?
Glory.
No, but I
There's
think-
some people are like, they're living on the edge.
Oh, yeah. They're just living on the edge.
Yeah,
Yeah, but sometimes they don't recognize that they're living on the edge of glory. It's just that step. Do you dare take that step?
To change.
He's so much more confident after writing his 3 little
Yeah.
pieces. I
Now
love
you're
it.
speaking like a priest,
No, I'm not. I'm
It's
just
like,
No, don't stop.
No.
Let him speak. My gosh, you're always
No.
stifling. You
No,
know,
no, it's
you
fine.
know what your problem is, Glenong. That's you've been working with him too long, and he's stifled you for too long. Now just
Oh.
let
I keep
it
him
all
on his
out.
toes, that's why.
yeah,
I don't know whether I'd been in this industry as long as I'd have been
Without.
without it.
Don't
See what I mean?
Don't let him
give him
regress
that.
into your little cave.
Oh my
I
god.
want to
him
irritate
free.
him, so I can't irritate him
Set
too
him
much.
free,
See,
Glenn.
Yeah,
Set
it's
him
hard.
free.
It's hard.
this fella is using love to conquer all.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's killing you with kindness.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, Jerry,
I
do you
have
come
four-
across, many of your, wait, hold on. Should I call the people you see clients?
Clients.
Yes.
Clients.
Okay.
Oh,
They're not
okay.
patients, clients.
Right.
yeah.
I didn't say patient.
You were going to.
No.
We know you too well. Anything else, Dr. Jerry, for today?
Of course. Well, the little takeaway for everyone, right? So
Yeah.
to improve our emotional awareness, notice and name your feelings, track one emotion, okay, and then just like what FD did, he started writing. So, learning new words for the feelings, writing that feelings journal, and then just paying attention to the environment around you, in the art, the songs, the sounds, the movies. So that will help to increase and improve our emotional awareness.
Can we let FD read what he wrote?
No.
Come on.
Just a little bit.
Tell you, this guy's handwriting is worse than a doctor's handwriting.
Just one that you're comfortable
No,
with.
it evolved. It evolved.
Yeah, just one that
it
you-
evolved.
okay.
It started with you're only as good as you allow yourself to be. So be the person that makes you happy. You can only be you.
Yes.
That's
yes,
right.
okay.
Original.
So I listened to Jerry and I went along. And the next thing that came out is
Yeah.
I'm good enough not for you, but for me.
Correct.
And I'm the best I can be.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right?
Good job.
That's where the confidence is
Wait,
coming
It's almost
from.
like someone is
Yeah.
telling him it's not good enough. Like
Glenn,
that.
stop.
I'm
But
just
that might
wondering
have been
who-
his
is it me?
his own narrative. Oh,
Yeah, his
no,
own.
I don't think so.
His own voice in his head.
But the last thing that came out is tomorrow's come and go, and I will just enjoy the flow.
oh no! Now he's rhyming. Oh no!
See
there
what I
you
mean?
go. Now he's rhyming. What?
See,
What?
I said already.
What?
He's like
Poet.
He's
He's like
a
a-
poet.
I'm a poemist.
yeah, he's
I'm a
poem.
poemist. But that's how it evolved through the morning, which is why I was kind of quiet today because I was just
Nice.
listening and it was
Beautiful.
evolving.
Give him another day. And
You're not
he'll
supposed to be quiet.
You know
you
what?
are a radio presenter. You're supposed to be talking.
But this one
Oh,
was a
boy.
special morning.
My
so-
goodness.
You're
Yeah,
writing.
I
By
love
tomorrow,
it.
he'll be a songwriter.
I
Oh,
love
no,
it.
no.
Someone on our Facebook said we should write a song together.
There you
Yes.
go.
Yes.
And who writes anymore? You should have been doing it on your phone or something.
Glenn, stop shooting him down.
No, it's
Who
good.
carries a fountain pen?
It's good. It's good.
FD.
Let me explain this.
Tell us.
Glenn, what Glenn is doing, he calls balance.
Okay.
Right.
I don't agree with it, but I see where you're coming from.
Any final words, Dr. Jerry?
Yes, so it's another Jerry's original little code, so bear with me. Sound is touch from a distance, and movement is expression from within.
That's a great one. Well done, Dr. Jerry.
That's nice. You see, FD is trying to steal your thunder.
I'm gonna ask to borrow those words. This is so
Absolutely.
beautiful.
Your thunder
for
can
it.
only be stolen if you want it
Exactly.
to. If you want to
Exactly.
let it go.
Exactly.
So no one can steal your thunder.
No.
See? We're
Steal
all
and
learning.
borrow it, Jerry. You can. No worries.
I'm gonna steal and borrow it. Tomorrow's come and go. Is it today? I'm gonna go with the flow.
No, tomorrow's come and go. I will just go with the flow. I will just enjoy the flow.
Yes.
Enjoy the
Enjoy.
flow.
He's looking at me his own handwriting.
I will just enjoy the flow. Yeah.
What a beautiful morning it has been. Thank you. Yay.
Thank you so much, Jerry. We'll see you next week.
Next week. Bye.
All right.
Take care,
bye-bye.
Jerry. Bye bye.